question 11.4. Are these shapes polygons? Well, remember, let's refresh your memory. A polygon is, well, first off, it's a two-dimensional object, and it's made up of straight lines, no crossovers. So something like a figure like this is not a polygon. Okay, you can say it's made up of two triangles that are polygons, but you can't have any crossovers. Everything must be connected, straight lines. So this rhombus is a yes. The circle is a no because it obviously has a curved line. And a rectangular solid would be a no because it is three-dimensional. Okay, find the distance between the points. We're only going to do one of these. You can do the other one for practice if you need, but review. Remember, it's x minus x squared plus y minus y squared. So the square root of -3 minus 5 squared, this makes it always positive, and then 1 minus 1 squared. So that's the square root of -3 minus 5 is -8 squared plus 0 squared, 1 minus 1. So that's the square root of 64. So the distance is 8. Okay. All right. Core concepts. Types of solids. Okay. We have two classifications: polyhedra and not polyhedra. Okay. Under polyhedra, we have prism, basically a box, and a pyramid. Under not polyhedra, we have cylinders, cones, and spheres. Tell whether each solid is a polyhedron. If it is, name the polyhedron. Okay. So before we do that, what is a polyhedron? Okay. Well, that's why we had those questions at the beginning to review. The rhombus was a polygon, and the circle was not. Well, the polyhedra is bounded by polygons called faces. So on A, all these shapes are squares and rectangles. They are polygons. Okay? So since they are all polygons, the answer is yes, this is a polyhedron. Okay? And technically it is a rectangular prism. Okay? Because the ends are squared or rectangles, and the sides are all rectangles. So since everything making it is a polygon, it is a polyhedron. B. On the bottom, the base is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a hexagon. And the sides, the bases there, are all triangles. Since all those shapes are polygons, the answer is yes. And it is called a hexagonal pyramid. Okay? And then C is no. It is not a polyhedron because the base is a circle, which is not a polygon. All right, describe the shape formed by the intersection of the plane and the solid. So basically, think about the plane as like being a blade, like a saw. It came through and cut the shape. So on A, when it comes through and cuts that shape, what do we end up with as, basically it's called a cross-section. Okay, so for this one A, when it comes through, it's just cutting through the hexagonal part, so we have a hexagon. In other words, right here, that intersection is a hexagon. On B, when it comes through, what is it cutting? It is cutting a triangle. All right? On C, when this comes through, let me use a different color to make it a little more obvious. On C, when it comes through, what is it cutting? Well, it's cutting a rectangle. And really all you do is just trace through and see what's happening here. Okay? When this cuts through, what is it cutting? It's cross-cutting a circle. Okay? What is this cutting as it comes through? Again, a circle. And when this comes through, just trace through on that picture. What is that cutting? A trapezoid. All right, example 3. Sketch the solid produced by rotating the figure around the given axis. Okay, so if you sketch this rectangular piece around the axis, okay, what would you end up with? Well, let's kind of just draw the axis again. Okay, and this piece went all the way around and rotated around. You would end up with this shape, a cylinder. Okay? Now over here, if you spun this around, now remember, when you say around, you know you're going to have a cylinder or a cone because the base or bases are going to be circles. So if this spun around here for B, and you spun that around, you would end up with a cone like so. All right? So I guess I should write down, this is a cylinder, and this is a cone. And that's it. Very simple lesson right there for 11.4.